Hey guys, Omni here. We are back for episode 5 of Loki. This is the penultimate episode of the season. There's only one left to go after this, and it's been an insane journey. I want to just give a thank you to everybody who's been, following along on this journey, who's been joining the channel, and who's been, typing away in the comments, joining the Discord, and talking about the show. I really appreciate you guys so much. And like, if you're new here, if this is your first video, I do hope you enjoy this. If you do, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, drop a comment if you will, join the Discord. Let's talk about our theories, our speculations, and all that jazz, because I think that's one of the most fun things about this, as long as you don't get too attached to some of those theories like some of us may have done with WandaVision. It's been a lot of fun, and I really like making these videos for you guys. So guys, we're definitely going to be covering this. We got one episode to go of season 1. There are talks of a season 2 coming down the pipeline, and you better bet if there is, we will be covering it here as well. All the Marvel stuff that's coming to Disney Plus, I will be covering here on the channel, so I hope you do enjoy that. We got Star Wars, DC stuff as well that we talk about, so try to make a little bit for everybody. But last week's episode was insane. We had a lot of revelations as far as the TVA, especially with Sylvie and Loki being captured by the TVA, and then what caused this spike, this union of these two Lokis in a way that the timeline just does not like. And on top of that, we had the heartstrings being murdered in this movie, in this episode, from the pruning of Mobius and the pruning of Loki, which at least was easily rectified for Loki, and based on some things we've seen, I think it's safe to say the Mobius will be okay in the end as well. I don't think they can actually delete people. They're just transporting them to basically the universe's recycling bin. And you can always restore an item from the recycling bin, unless it gets permanently deleted while it's in there. Anyway, enough nerd talk. I really like what we got. We got the revelation that at least the Time Masters at the TVA, Time Masters, that's DC, Timekeepers at the TVA are animatronics. They are androids, which kind of harkens back to the whole, like, are you a robot or an android? Do you know if you are thing from the beginning, the first episode? So who's pulling the strings? Does Ravonna know that they were fake? Does she know what's going on behind the scenes? How much does she know? What are we going to learn from her? I'm really excited to see where we get from this, guys. We've also been reacting to New Rockstars breakdowns and some of their theories. So over there, we kind of do a little more theorizing, and I talk about it on a live stream every Saturday that we have a chance around 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually is our start times. Every Saturday, I talk about pretty much do a weekly wrap up of everything and then just kind of shoot the shit with everybody in chat. So I hope you stick around. We can talk about it. If you got any questions after the fact, you can drop it in the comments, drop it in the Discord, or come hang out Saturday with us and live chat. But guys, that all out of the way, I really want to see where this is all going. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to dive into this. So remember, the full-length unedited reaction watch-along is available over on Patreon, or if you become a member on the YouTube channel, gets you access to the same stuff as well. Just whichever one's a little more convenient for you. I've been putting up some movies on there, and then of course everything we've been covering this year, I have watch-alongs on there for those. We have polls, we have Q&As and stuff like that. So I would like it if you check that out. Just helps support the channel and helps me do what I do, and who knows? Pipe dream down the future, maybe we can do this full time. Who knows? But for now, let's get into the next episode of Loki. Here we go. Oh, this shot. You see how the Lokis have turned the TVA upside down. Oh, this isn't a particular city. This is just prune shit just slapped together. Yeah, there. Oh, what did that say on the tower? That definitely wasn't an A or a Stark. What was that?
Who are you? Is it the void? That's Eliath. And we're his lunch. Come on.
Eliath? Ooh, shit.
Who's really behind the TVA?
I'm as in the dark as you are.
Oh, Judge Renslayer, tell me, how does it feel to be on the other side of it?
All right, she didn't know. Well, she's playing it right now.
Tom, gotta keep moving so we don't die.
I can get behind that, but what's your plan?
Don't die.
Okay, understood, but beyond that.
Don't die.
Don't die isn't the plan. It's a general demand of living. If you're Loki's, you should always have a plan.
Oh, look at the little birdies.
Look, it's been a very, very, very trying past few days. Months? I don't even know how long it's been since New York. And now I'm surrounded by variants of myself, plus an alligator, which I'm heartbroken to report I didn't even find all that strange. Now we're running from God knows what, trying to get to God knows where. What I need to be doing is trying to find a way back to the TVA.
Stop wailing or you will signal a liar.
Forward in an instant.
We're in a shark tank. Goliath is the shark. Well, there's no such thing as an alligator tank. Besides, it's a better metaphor. He's overly sensitive like the rest of us.
Hang on. You're telling me that thing's a Loki too?
Oh, yes.
Oh my god. We got Spider Pig and Alligator Loki.
You do well to respect the boy. This is his kingdom.
Right. What was your Nexus event, Your Majesty?
I killed Thor.
God damn. Was that looked like a giant, oh shit, was his name? Yellow Jacket head. Oh my god, is that the Thanos helicopter? Mjolnir. Oh, it's Throg! Holy shit, it was Throg!
So, why did you want to return to the TVA so badly anyway?
The frog Thor.
Miss Minutes, where are the files on this time craft?
Still looking, hun.
Was this a trick?
Nothing?
It's highly restricted. I might not even have clearance.
Oh no, I think you would. If it's real.
How long?
Any second now.
Go, go, go!
Well, she's just stalling. God damn it. Uh-huh. That's one way to get there. Well, shit.
So, after I vanquished Captain America and Iron Man, I claimed my prize. All 6 Infinity Stones.
That's alligator for growling and saying liar at the same time.
Well, at least my Nexus event wasn't eating the wrong neighbor's cat.
In my timeline, everything proceeded correctly my entire life until Thanos attacked our ship.
So you didn't try to stab him?
Certainly not. I cast a projection of myself, so real, even the mad Titan believed it. Then hid as inanimate debris. After I faked my death, I simply drifted in space. I removed myself from the equation, landed on a remote planet and stayed there in isolation, in solitude.
How did the TVA find you?
I got lonely.
So does that imply that maybe Loki didn't die in Endgame? And did exactly what he's doing? Or had done?
I'm going.
Don't work.
Out of this place, out of the void, back to the TVA.
You're different. Why?
No, I'm not, you see. I'm the same. Have any of you met a woman variant of us?
Sounds terrifying.
Oh, she is. That's kind of what's great about her. She's not trying to take over the TVA. She's trying to take it down. And she needs me. Now, you said Goliath is what keeps us here. You said it's a living thing. You said it's a shark. Well, if it lives, it dies. So I'm gonna kill the shark. And I could use all the help I could get.
They're just gonna laugh. Yeah. That was a good speech. Oh!
Hello.
This is a nightmare.
Where's the big hulky one? She in a nest? Whoa, what the fuck was that?
shut the door. We still got a little
Hey!
Watch out!
I see it. I see it.
Really? Because you're driving right towards it.
And you really are one of you. Hang on.
Apologies, my liege. I betrayed you. And now I'm king.
What the hell?
About that. My army, my throne. About that.
They're just all turning on each other.
Scrubs, we had a deal.
This is nonsense and I love it. Dude, he's got a bicycle rack as his fucking horns. This is so funny. Dude.
Animals. Want to go back to the angry cloud?
Yeah. I think it might be the answer. We're going back to it.
All right, let's do it. Oh shit, what was that? Damn it. USS Eldridge.
While he's busy with that, we can sneak around the back and maybe we think a bit more about this, huh?
Car.
What? Sophie.
I don't understand. Is he a coward or was he being brave?
You're alive.
What happened? You okay? Mobius. How did you?
We thought you could do with some backup.
Oh, no, wait. These are my friends. Well, they're us as a child, us in the future, and us as an alligator. It's best not to question it.
I think the person we're after is beyond the void at the end of time. And if they are, that thing is just their guard dog protecting the only way in.
How do we get past the guard dog?
I'm going to enchant it.
That's insane, right?
As insane as what? Paper cutting a giant cloud to death. I don't have friends. I don't have anyone.
There are more important.
What about the mailman?
Right?
Right? Yeah, like bringing down the TVA.
I mean, saving the universe when you think about it.
Well, there's no need to be dramatic, but yeah, kind of.
They're cute.
How do I know that in the final moments you won't betray me?
I betrayed everyone who ever loved me. I betrayed my father, my brother, my home. I know what I did. And I know why I did it. And that's not who I am anymore.
Because if we make it and the TVA's gone, there might be a timeline for you to rule.
Maybe we could figure it out. Together.
Maybe.
Is that one of Thanos' ships over there? Or is that a Kree ship? I can't tell.
Loki, you're gonna need this on your journey. Go on.
What will you do at the TVA? Burn it to the ground.
Oh,
For the spark.
you better go get that jet ski, man. Yeah, get in here. Come on. Uh-oh. Whoa. What was that? Oh, wow. Holy shit, he just made a fucking Asgard illusion. That's a distraction, man. That's...
I think we're stronger than we realize.
That's awesome.
What are you doing?
We're gonna enchant it!
I don't know how.
You do!
She told you how.
We're the same!
This is some great imagery, man. He's just rebuilding it. No! Aww. Come on. Oh, they got it. Arkham Asylum? The Joker. The Batman who laughs. It's not Chronopolis, though. What is this place? Is this going to be some supreme overlord Loki in the end? Maybe? God damn it, man. Any teaser on this episode? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Dude, I don't even know where to start with this episode, man. So it's really hard. And I said this before, trying to judge, like, Ravana's motivations, because, like, there was, like, things in her performance, in the last episode, once everything kind of came about, like everything we saw with her interaction with the timekeepers, that I do think she actually believed up to this point that those timekeepers were the timekeepers. And they kind of played into that in here as well in this episode, and I don't know how much of it necessarily is true, because it's really hard to gauge her reactions, the way she was playing Sylvie. You know, even I bought into it real quick there. I was like, okay, she just wants to know who's behind this. She still believes in the TVA. She's still like, she's married to the TVA. Like, regardless of what's behind the scenes, she does feel betrayed by being lied to, but she doesn't feel that it validates their work. But it does make her want to look for who's behind it, because seemingly she doesn't know. And then we got this mystery palace thing that looks like a rundown asylum, which seems to be the heart of it all, beyond the void. So at that point, obviously, I'm not completely buying into Kang being the final villain. Not in this. We know he's coming. We've seen Chronopolis before. So, like, I mean, that's clearly not it, unless this is something completely different. So I'm leaning into that this might all be orchestrated by a grand evil Loki, because that would just tie into the themes of the show. And I don't know how many people are going to like that if that turns out to be the case. It could still very well be Kang, and this is just his vault at the end of time, away from his little quantum realm palace. But like, I like the nuances in Ravana's performance, because you really never know what's going on in her head, really. At any given moment, like, you can tell that she's kind of betrayed, but she's still resolute, and she wants to discover the truth before Sylvie does, before these variants, because she still has this belief in what they do. All the stuff with Loki in this this end of the world place was just awesome. Seeing all the different Loki variants and just see how they just have this culture of betrayal, especially when all the army that was behind President Loki just turns on him on a whim. You know, they're just betraying each other left and right. Like boastful Loki was like, haha, now I will be king. I've betrayed you. See? And then they're like, not so fast. We betrayed you. Not so fast. We're betraying you. I love it. Like, it's a perfect example, not just of like Loki's, like a Loki, like what Loki is like if he never evolved, grew, or changed. That's just the loop that the cycle that they are trapped in. And I felt it very much like a hilarious allegory for the Sith and why the rule of two came about, because it was just this exact thing all of the time. It was just a lot of fun just seeing the variants. Kid Loki was interesting. Like, he killed Thor in his world, you know, and that's what his variation was, which is interesting enough. Of course, classic Loki, like in this version, said he fought, you know, feigned his death against Thanos, which, if what he did not cause a deviation until he tried to re-enter the world, it does open the door, at least, for Loki's death in Endgame to be retconned if he is out there, and if the TVA do disband, get destroyed at the end of this. You know, obviously they could have the mainline Loki come back if they wanted to, but I don't know if they will do that. I feel like that might undercut that whole like scene. The only reason he survived is because he just exited involvement with all of the world until it got too much for him and he just missed, you know, Thor and everybody. And it was like, would they miss me? And his curiosity made him try to go back and see how they felt, like to reconnect. So he wasn't supposed to go back. But Richard E. Grant's performance in this as classic Loki was epic. And like how they played off how they all kind of have their own different skill sets and how they all have this like potential. And he's like, you know, knives are great, they're flashy, but when they're down, like they distract you from a Loki's true power, the sorcery. And like he shows like just how powerful they can be, especially in that last moment when he's distracting Goliath for them to get in there. That was an interesting concept, this beast. Like, I don't know if he's a thing if it's a thing in the comics. If it is, I'm wondering if it has a physical form. Like in, oh no, it is a giant death cloud. Okay, so because I was wondering, I wasn't sure if it was going to be one of those parallax things or Galactus things like from the previous like from superhero movies way back, like a few years back, where they were like, well, take this giant intergalactic beast and we'll just make it into a cloud because we don't think a giant man size like that's bigger than the planets eating them for Galactus would look weird, so we'll just turn him into a giant dust cloud. Or with Parallax, which is supposed to be a giant space insect, we'll turn that into a space cloud. So I didn't know if this was like, if that had a different design in the comics and they had cloudified it. So I just looked it up and yeah, no, it's pretty much like that. I like this whole concept, that world, everything goes there. They can't actually, the TVA can't produce enough energy to delete everything in the timeline. So when they prune things, they just dump it to the end of the time where it can't branch any further, because this thing is just living there, eating all of everything that gets dumped there, preventing anything from going forward, also protecting that fortress at the end, whoever's behind the TVA, behind everything. And what are they using the TVA for? Again, it would make sense if it was Kang, you know, because he's pruning everything that could contradict the one timeline in which he rules. And that's always been his goal, has been to create, he interferes with time, trying to create the perfect timeline that allows him to have complete control over everything. So it could still be Kang. I think it would be very thematic if it is a Loki, but I'm still I'm not sure how people will feel about that. Everything with Loki and Sylvie in this was cute as fuck, I gotta say. And I know there's people out there that don't want them to have any kind of romantic entanglement. It also kind of makes me wonder if one or the other will betray the other in the end, despite all of that, or if it won't necessarily be a happy ending for one of our key Lokis. We lost classic Loki here in the end. Kid Loki is still alive, so there's still a possibility for that. Alligator Loki definitely got some laughs out of me. We saw Throg as they were panning down in their like Fallout style little vault. He was just in a little jar trying to get at that Mjolnir so that he could escape. There's a lot. I'm sure there was a lot of different Easter eggs in there. I was like, there was that Stark Tower too that had a different name on it. I didn't even actually check to see what that was. I don't remember exactly at what point that showed up, but I'm curious to see what it actually said on it if I could even find that frame again. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'll do that after the fact. I don't want to do that while we're doing our little discussion at the moment. So what else? Miss Minutes and Ravonna going through all these files, looking up, like she legitimately seems like she was like curious about that. So I'll go with that whole thing. But yeah, she's definitely got her own questions. I like how she's got B-15 locked up and not pruned or anything like that, so she can be interrogated for information. And I liked her little line. It's like, you know, you only want to know. She needs to know why this happened because her life was destroyed. You're here and you're still following the rules of this organization you've learned to be a lie. So it's just like, what's the point? And if it is Kang, that just sets up for their relationship too as a possibility behind it all, because her love is to this creation of his, and maybe it could transfer to whatever he's doing. Again, if it goes that route. Either way, I don't think I'll be too upset either route they go with whoever the villain is in the end, but because I've just really enjoyed the ride so far. It's been a lot of fun. What else? Them combining their powers, Loki kind of calling back to him in episode 3 when he asks about how to enchant, which people were like, filler episode. Well, guess what? Got us to this point. And it's not. And just coming in, him enchanting as well, them all being able to do the same things. Like Sylvie could, I was about to say Sophie, Sylvie could conjure if she learned how to. Like she can learn how to do this too. They're all capable of all of these acts, these feats. Just like they are capable of what classic Loki did with that grand illusion. Their potential is limitless. So I liked how they played into that a lot. I'm sure there was Easter eggs all throughout this place, man. There's so many things that got dumped in here. There was that ship. I think it was like a Kree ship. Because after thinking back on it, I think it was like it looked like one of Ronan's ships. Because it had that like curl design to it. I could be wrong, but I just know that we've seen it before. I just can't remember if it was part of Thanos' fleet or if it was Ronan's. Yeah, this was a great episode. It's going to be hard as fuck to trim this down for this episode. So guys, that's another reason it's important to check out my Patreon if you wanted to see like the full unedited reaction. So you can see every great moment, because when you have an episode like this, cutting it down to 10 minutes is rough because there's so much I was just thinking about throughout the episode. It's like, Jesus Christ, what am I going to do? Am I forgetting anything? Mobius coming in, his little bond with Sylvie, his interaction with Loki, like their bond, the friendship that they've grown is, I love it, man. I love Mobius, and I like how he's like, they're staying here to figure out who's behind everything, and he's going back to the TVA, his demons, his enemy now, to dismantle it. And I love that little that line he gave at the end before he went through the portal to go back to the TVA, and was like, what are you going to do when you get back there? And he's like, burn it to the ground. Dude, I love Mobius. I love Owen Wilson in general, but like I love what he's brought to this role, and I love this role that they gave him. But guys, I honestly don't know what else to touch upon right now. So if there's anything I missed, make sure to sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on the episode. Let me know if there's anything that I forgot to talk about. And guys, remember, If you like this, subscribe. I really appreciate it to help support the channel, and stick around and come hang out on Saturday when we do our live stream. I would really appreciate that, guys. Drop a like, comment, all that jazz. But that's it for now. Let's carry on the conversation after the video. And I want to give a shout out to our channel legends, Mandy Share, Ryan Karen, and Jason Coleman. You guys are the best. Thank you guys so much for your support, your love, your thoughts, your comments, all that jazz. Guys, we got Discord open. Links to that and all my socials are in the description of this video. But that's it for today, guys. We got one episode left. And I can't wait to see it with you guys. So I hope you stick around. But if not, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.